Yeah, okay, Mom. I'll get eggs tomorrow morning. Alright, bye. Fuck.
What is up, guys? RoboBeats here, and welcome to another video that, again, if you look at the other one, took about a couple weeks. So I'm going to explain that. Lately, I have been working at Circle K. It's a gas station kind of chain that usually works, first shift, second shift, third shift. I work third shift. I work the late night, so it's kind of hard to exist in the day when your job's at night. And I have to be very, very clear. It's been messing with my mental health a lot, and I'm not saying this as a joke. This isn't a bit. I am actually not doing too well mentally, so I have chosen to get away from that. I won't be working there for long. I actually put in my 2 weeks, and then I'm going to do something else with my life, like getting my GED, focusing full time on just trying to make money and do what I like, because for the last year or so, especially with the losses and the tragedies and everything that's happened, I felt like I was dead. I honestly feel like a lot of what has gone on has made me feel like I haven't been living much of a life at all. And nothing like the thing that's going on now has made me see that more clearly and more made me want to proactively try to make myself happy. The sun's going dim, I don't know why. But I'm going to try my hardest to get all my projects that I tell you guys that I'm going to do finished. Because I know I have a habit. I know someone can make a compilation video when I promise things and they never happen. That's why I'm so hell-bent on getting this album created as kind of a self project that I just want to be able to complete. Just as a feel-good moment for me to say, hey, I completed this and I'm happy with it. But anyways, I'm sure Cosmo put an annotation, or I'll tell him right now to put an annotation if you guys want to skip that life update kind of thing. Don't know why you would. I mean, I get it. You probably came for the title, but, I still have feelings, man. So anyways, what is going on, guys? RoboBeats here, and today I'm going to be talking about Modern Warfare 2019. So, if you guys do not know, I have been playing this game a lot. I just haven't been able to come out like a lot of content for it just because of, well, my work situation and just not having time to. But there are videos actually coming out. A Blood Money video, which I'm not sure is probably going to come out after this, probably shortly after this, that I did with Raven and my girlfriend. So you guys have something to look forward to there. I'm actually going to be doing an S&D video as well, Search and Destroy. I'd love to do a gunfight video. I just haven't had the time to actually go do it. And I'm going to be coming out with more vlogs like this. Anyway, so to the point of the video, so Season 3 is coming to an end, and at this point, Hard Hat, the map that was announced for Season 3, has not came out yet. And these are just what I would like to see, or what I want in Season 4, and just leaks and stuff like that, and just basic stuff that everyone probably knows about if you watch a lot of the community stuff or just avidly. If not, hey, at least I can say it here and you guys will learn something from me. For once. That's great. Anyways, so there's been leaks going around that the files of the game have a couple guns that are in there that haven't been shown and that could possibly come with Season 4. Such guns being the Galil. If you guys do not know, and I got this from another YouTuber, I might credit him if I can find him. I'm sorry if I can't, but, things happen. I think it was the Ink guy. I'm sorry. I'll leave a link in the description. I'll try my best to dig it up and find it. Anyways, so the Galil, if you guys do not know, it has not been in an Infinity Ward game that we know about, and it's only primarily been Black Ops that has had the Galil, but the thing is, the GRU kind of acts the same as kind of a Galil kind of thing, but I would love to see the actual Galil come in, And then there is another sniper rifle, which was kind of like an explosives sniper rifle. Sorry, sniper rifle. Language, right? And it was supposed to shoot like explosives as like a sniper rifle, but they might turn it into like something like the Barrett 50 cal. As you guys know, nowadays Call of Duty does not like to pay for trademark names for guns, except for the AK-47, which is in almost every Call of Duty game. But what I would want to see is the next one that's in the files that I really, really hope is true, and I really hope it comes into the game. If you guys don't know, the Vector. This was one of my favorite guns to use in Modern Warfare 2 and 3. And it's been in other games that I can't think of right now, but the Vector has been one of my favorite guns since Modern Warfare 2. And it was just this SMG that had the range of an assault rifle, relatively fast reload speed. The gun just looks cool, especially when Modern Warfare 2 Remastered did it. You can actually unfold the stock. I could be wrong, it could be another game, but you know, I'm not one for fact checking, am I? But I would love to see the Vector come in. I really would. It's one of my favorite SMGs. I know there's a lot of people in the community that also love this gun. And it would just be a great way because the customization system in this Modern Warfare is fucking insane. So you can make it literally like a little... you could probably make it look like a machine pistol, to be honest with you, but just a little SMG, or maybe we could have some long range action. Maybe turn the Vector into something completely different. I don't know, but I would love to see the Vector in here, and I would love to see the Galil, to be honest with you, just to see if we could do some stuff differently with it and have some different skins for it or whatever. While making this part, I had completely forgot, and mostly because it wasn't scripted, which I think I need to start scripting my videos more. Please give me the intervention. Please. Everyone wants it. Give me the intervention, please. I want the intervention. There was also a leak that soap could be coming in. It's just a hearsay kind of thing. But I don't know if I would like that. I know they added Ghost in season 2 or 3. No, they added in season 2. They added Ghost in season 2, and I kind of liked it. And I guess they're trying to get us acquainted with the new characters. But it rubbed me the wrong way at first, because it was kind of like, oh, I thought I was gonna see Ghost have his story in the second game. Also on characters, I have to say the skins. What the fuck? Like, there's no new skin for Nikto, and he was one of the first DLC characters. Mara gets a new skin, how come Nikto didn't get no love? And in general, the skin selection is very scarce. Again, I think I need to start scripting these videos more. But I understand what they did, especially going into Season 3. I see what they're doing, building up to it, and all this other stuff, and that's great. But I don't know if Soap would be a good character to put in this early. Like, I think that Soap himself as a character could carry an entire game by itself. Especially from the last trilogy that they made Soap to be. Starting out playing as him, starting out, you know what I mean, and just different things where you actually get to play as Soap at the end of Modern Warfare 2. But I understand if they want to have, you know, more other characters actually come out for the second game and introduce them. But I think Soap would be a good character just to save for the sequel. I'm not sure who I would like to see. That would be funny if we can actually get Nikolai in the game. Because you've never been able to play as Nikolai, I don't think, unless you're like playing Spec Ops, like as the helicopter. But even then, I don't know if that was Nikolai. But you've never been able to really play as Nikolai, except for maybe Ghost. I think Ghost maybe had Nikolai. But I can't remember the last time, or if we ever even got to play as Nikolai, so that'd be kind of fun. Or just a brand new character in general. Just something different. Something that we actually get story for. Not just like Talon, where he's just thrown in there without giving any explanation, or Iskra. Even though she's a cool character. I mean, I use her as my character because her FAMAS is fucking amazing. Fucking head gone left and right. But just something with a little more substance behind the character. That would be really great. And I would just love to see the creativity. See what they can do. But I would love to see the Vector. I would love to see the Galil. I'd love to see an interesting character. Maybe not Soap, but if they do so, please do it right. And I would love to see Dome from Modern Warfare 3. This is one of the maps that I've been wanting, maybe, for them to remaster. on any of the Call of Duties at all because people sleep on how good Dome was. Dome in Modern Warfare 3 was the map for like Infected and all these other fun stuff. And imagine if we can get Dome back in this one and actually play Infected on it. That would bring back such a nostalgia trip, especially for me because I was playing Modern Warfare 3 always. That was one of my favorite games. I know it's not well received, but at least it's better than recycled warfare. But I would love to see Dome come back. I'd love to see the Vector. And honestly, how come we haven't gotten, like, I know shotguns are awful and whatever, but the Spaz would have been nice. You know, if we're getting new guns, why did we get the VLK? Why can't we get, like, the Spaz? Or the AA... Never mind, I take that back. The AA-12 would be fucking broken in this game. But the G18, I would love to get the G18. Come on. A machine pistol. I know we have the Renetti, which is kind of a 30-round burst kind of gun, and it's okay. I know a lot of people say it's broken, but there are a lot more better guns that can handle a Renetti, unless they're akimbo. Then you're kind of an asshole. It is fun. I've used them, but no, it's not as bad as like dual snake shot because dual snake shot's fucking awful, and I hate everyone who uses it. Or the 725. I'll be honest with you, the 725. You use that still. If you use overkill with an M4 and a 725 and you have them gold, fuck you. Or obsidian or whatever, but fuck you. You were part of the problem. You're probably camping in the corner. Because that's what they all love to do. But I understand using the 725 unlike S&D, where it's more of like you're trying to protect the objective and stuff like that. I get that. But if you're on shipment using a 725, the fuck is wrong with you? No, I have a lot of gripes with the game, and I have a lot of rage built up in me because of certain things that I do not agree with, like head glitching on Shoot House. I don't understand why everyone wants to do it. It's not as bad as camping in the office, though. If you're camping in the office, fuck you. I actually don't mean that. Disclaimer. I don't want to offend anybody, because I know people are easily triggered nowadays, and I don't want that bomb to go off. So, I would just love to see more balancing issues as well. Like, I would like them to actually nerf Snake Shot, especially in Warzone, because they're fucking insane. Deal with hackers that are actually inside the game that I've seen personally, who legitimately will get a headshot on you from 40,000 miles fucking miles away. Just balancing issues. I would love to actually have the servers be decent, not me disconnect for no reason. I know I have not the greatest Wi-Fi, but it is the servers. I load into like Kill Confirmed or one of these mosh pits, and I'm waiting there for a good like 30 minutes trying to wait for a match, even though there are people playing. It's like I'm back, it's like I'm trying to play an older Call of Duty and trying to find people online. No, this is one of the most populated Modern Warfares ever. It's one of the most profitable and most played Call of Duties, period. So, just server issues that I would like to be dealt with, because it does not compensate well for lower connections. And you can say, oh, just get a better connection, but at the same time, I don't have a bad connection. It's just the servers are trash. I know a lot of people who experience about the same thing and complain about it constantly, and I hope that this patch helps it at least a little bit with networking and trying to find matches and different stuff like that. Especially for like the LTO modes, like 3v3 knife gunfight, sometimes you'll find matches quickly, but other times you're just sitting there waiting for 30 minutes trying to find one person. I'm not joking, it takes it'll be me and my girlfriend waiting for a third party to join us, or the other people waiting for someone to join them. It takes so long to find somebody, even though there are many people playing the game. It's so stupid, and joining in on already in progress matches kind of sucks, especially when you're trying to play a decent match and then you get thrown into this really, really bad match. Cannot come back from, where there's like a VTOL, a chopper gunner, just sentry guns and just claymores everywhere. It's like, I don't want to join into that. I really don't. I don't want to lose my fucking brain the first 5 minutes of me playing Call of Duty. No, I don't want that. So just different things that I want them to patch within the networking. Just not so long to take matches. Just, I want to be able to play the game, have fun. You know, if it's a bad match, just get it over with. I don't want to join into a really bad match and then everything else happen. And just, I know that they are releasing free content, but the battle pass for season 3 was really not that great. It was pretty lackluster. There are some cool stuff in there, don't get me wrong, but it's nothing like that I wanted to personally grind for. Of course, I bought the pass because I wanted Alex and the character and everything else, and there were a couple things in there that I wanted, just different skins and stuff like that. And then, but there was nothing really jaw-dropping that I wanted to grind for. I'm hoping that season 4 you can at least try to alleviate that with giving us different options, different things. And I want purple tracer rounds. Is that a thing? Because I got the pink and I got the red. I don't really care for the green. The blue I could really care less about too. I like having red because it makes me feel like I'm a stormtrooper. So, plus red looks really cool. Green usually is whoever uses green tracer rounds, at least in my experience, is usually a camping bitch. I have no idea why. It's just my personal experience that every time that I run into someone using green tracer rounds, they are camping like a motherfucker. And it's not funny, and it's ruins the game experience. Also, I would love to see something more LTO related in season 4, like different, like maybe they can add in events that happen sometimes. Like, I'm so sick and tired of them having a good mode on the playlist and then them taking it away and replacing it with something subpar. I guess you can say the same thing with the 3v3 knives only, but I've been personally enjoying that mode. And honestly, I think that it's, if you're not trying to sweat, if you're not trying to try hard, I would say go check out 3v3 Knife Fight, because it's one of the funnest, it's some of the most fun that I've had on Modern Warfare, to be honest with you. It's pretty good, and I actually really like it. Also, Plunder. I honestly love Plunder, but can we have, like, different things? Like, I know we have bounties. I know people really got really upset when they removed bounties. But, can we have some more stuff in there? Like, different things, like, to make the game seem like it's pretty cool, I guess. Like, because you got Blood Bunny, and I know it gives you extra money and stuff like that, but I would love to see more stuff like that. Like, maybe there'd be a chance at a random Juggernaut drop. Because think about that, that'd be kind of cool, but it would kind of slow the person down, even though they would have a lot of firepower. But it would slow the person down, so that would be their handicap. That, yes, they have a Juggernaut, but they kind of can't go that far. Because they're, you know, in that suit and they can't move as fast. So I think that would be a pretty good, like a handicap or something like that. Or just different little things in there just to make it more lively and not the same repetitive game mode that it's starting to become, unfortunately. That's why I'd never really got into the Warzone Battle Royale, is I was never a huge fan of Fortnite either. I just got on with my friends and played the Team Rumble, which I thought was fun. And oh yeah, and the mascot one where you have to like chop the head up, the burger or the tomato. That mode was really fun, and I thought that one had some strategic stuff in it. I actually really liked it. But it's more of a, I don't really have like a squad to play with. I don't have like people that are really good at the game that want to play the game. I play with people, but it's just like after a while there's a skill ceiling that you cannot reach, and it's just sucks out the fun whenever you're just dying every time. And I know that's just a get good situation, but it's like I would love to. I'm not a huge fan of battle royales, anyways. So I think I'm more towards the core multiplayer than anything, because that's really fun. That's what's really captivated me through this entire launch of the game, especially the beta. The beta had me hooked on this game. I was really cautious because of Infinite Warfare and World War II being, I'm not going to say they sucked because everyone has their own opinions, but they weren't exactly great. And it's nice to see that Call of Duty actually put out a game that a good majority of people like. And Warzone's doing great, don't get me wrong. I love watching videos on Warzone, but it's more of the act of playing it that I have trouble with. I just don't like playing it. And I guess you can understand. I would love to see another Mastery camo, because I know Obsidian's kind of cool, but I know a lot of people don't like it. I like it, I think it's pretty cool, but it would be nice to see another Mastery camo come out for it. Just for, like, Maybe not one that's like so hard to get, just one that's like a master kit. Like they have a special camo. There's like a special camo section. I'm not sure if that's just for Xbox because my cousin has it. I don't know a lot of information about it because I don't fact check shit. But in return, I would love to see these things come into season 4 just to make the community lively, to make us have more happy, and for, honestly, in the end, it's all about the bottom line. So if they really want to, they should just try to listen to the community more because they're the ones spending money. So why not listen to the community? And another thing, please release Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer. I know you guys said that it wasn't going to happen, but I don't believe you. I really don't. And you're not going to split the community. People that are going to play Modern Warfare 2 Remastered's multiplayer are still going to play Modern Warfare. There's a difference between them. There's a satisfying gunplay aspect that is 2019's Modern Warfare. Satisfying progression, satisfying guns, just different things that Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is going to be cool, but it isn't going to hold a candle. Well, I shouldn't say that because I can get, people get triggered, but it's not going to have as much as Modern Warfare 2019 does with its system. And the thing is about it, it'll give people who do not want to sweat, or I guess it could go both ways, but people who just want to have a fun time and relive some good memories, they can just go to Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. I mean, it would still be a pretty profitable game if you think about it. We don't want any, loot drops or anything. Please don't. You just have Modern Warfare for that. But you're not going to split the fan base if you create this multiplayer. People are going to be in love with the Activision brand if you do it. It's actually good PR that you do release it. It's really bad PR if you don't. And I know they're just stringing us along until, we hear news on Call of Duty 2020 and they see how that's going to do, and that's their little ace in the hole that they can throw out Modern Warfare 2 fucking multiplayer. But you're not going to split anything up, and it's actually good PR if you listen to the fans and actually release it, because that's going to look good on you and it'll be better for your bottom line. I'm just saying. But anyways, those are my thoughts on Modern Warfare. You guys are going to see a Blood Money video pretty soon, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos in the future because I am no longer going to be working third shift here pretty soon, so I can focus more on trying to get my GED and trying to create content, music, and all this other stuff, and I'm so excited for it. I hope you guys are too. So before I make this video too long and make Nick want to rip out his hair, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Go check out my song, go check out Nick on his Kazi music, go check out my friend Gavin, and I am out of here. Rebel Beats out. As you guys know, nowadays, Call of Duty doesn't like to play for As you guys know, fuck, got those out, I'm sorry.